Hey guys, it's Danny Johnson and welcome to our car showcase for today. We have a very nice Mustang here and I have the owner, who's a very good friend of mine here, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the car. So what do we have here?
This is a 2004 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra, and it's in Competition Orange, one of 281 built in this color of the hardtops.
Wow.
72 convertibles built in this color as well.
And how long have you had it?
I've had this for about 3 years now.
And do you have anything done to it?
The car is mostly stock. It has a Pro 5.0 short throw shifter with a Steeda handle, and it has a Borla Stinger catback, which I bought new and wet sanded for about 7.5 hours and polished to get that Terminator IRS exhaust look.
Really nice. So tell us, how did you get this car?
Well, I looked for several years for a Competition Orange Cobra, and I was really interested in Torch Red or Competition Orange, and I had looked for a while. I called on several of them. I had talked to a lot of people who really wanted a high price for these, and they do bring a premium for this color. And someone was selling it on SVT Performance in response to an ad where someone was looking for one. The guy said, well, the car's not for sale, but for the right price, I have one. And so I responded to his email that he left in the link, and I told him that I was a cash buyer and I'd be willing to pick it up immediately. And so luckily it was in Phoenix, Arizona, which isn't too far away, and that's where the car lived its entire life. It was shipped to Utah brand new, and it was a dealer trade with 12 miles on it in Phoenix. And the first owner had it for 27,000 miles, and then the guy I bought it from had only had it for 1,000 miles. So I bought it with 29-ish and brought it home from Phoenix.
So how many miles does it have on it now?
It's at 33,000 right now.
Wow, that's real good. So do you have any plans for this car in the future as far as modifications go? Or?
Well, I bought it in stock, stock form, so I can modify it to my liking, and my plans changed for it. I was going to do a TVS. I wanted to do the 2.3 liter TVS on it, but right now I'm thinking I'll keep it more stock because they seem to hold their value in stock form, and there are very few of them out there that are stock.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think I've seen very many at all that you pop it open and has the stock cover shroud on it. Can we center the head?
Yeah. And with the only 281 of them made, you can imagine that this is only one of only a handful left. Especially, there's been a couple that have been wrecked. There's been a couple that have been abused and turned into track caged cars, and this is an example of one that still has all the factory stickers on it, all the factory vacuum lines. I mean, everything on this car is virtually stock.
So stock, then, how much horsepower is this making?
It's rated at 390. They dyno a lot around 360 or so, so it should be around 400 horse.
Yeah, about 400 to 420 horsepower, I think, is the output that a lot of people are seeing. Very clean.
His interior is also flawless. As you may know, the 2004 Comp Orange and Screaming Yellow Cobras were offered as only having the charcoal and dark gray seats, and I guess it'd be black on black is more the color combination, but anyway, his is a very, very clean example of what these cars are. This Cobra also was chosen specially by Ford Motor Company. It was pulled from the assembly line and taken on a 7.3 mile test drive where they randomly took the vehicles to be tested on quality.
So that's very special if you think about it, because the odds are this is probably the only Competition Orange Cobra that was pulled from one of those tests, and he has a certificate for that. So, that's just another collector, perk of owning this car. But this car came from Arizona, so you look under it and it's just as clean as the day it came off the factory showroom floor. There's no rust, and with only 30,000 miles, it has a lot of the stock parts on it. So this is a very good car. He keeps it garage kept. He also owns a Bullet and a Mach 1, so he owns all three of the special edition cars that were offered for this body style, by Ford. So, very lucky guy. And so his is putting down in 390 at the crank is what it's rated at, but a lot of people have put these on dynos and found that they put about 360 to the wheels. So even in stock form, this is a 400 horsepower car, and very easily could be up to about 450 at the wheels by the change of a pulley, or if he wants to do a Whipple like I have, he can be at the 600 horsepower at the wheels range. And that's what's so intriguing about these cars, is they sold like hotcakes when they came out, because the forged bottom end and the blower, these cars were pretty much indestructible on their motors if they were upgraded correctly. So this is a very good car for him to have, and like I said, he takes excellent care of it and garages it, and so this is a car that's going to last a lifetime for him. All right, well, thanks for showing it to us.